Good evening, everybody. Anybody out there?
Good.
Are we live? Let's wait and see if anybody share with us.
Yeah, let's see if anyone shows up.
Yeah, because usually it's not going anywhere on this thing. Facebook. Here we go. Eagle Country. Yes, we're live and on Facebook.
Okay.
This is on her page, but not on the other thingy. I see two people watching us.
Oh, there. Hi,
Hello,
Rebecca.
Rebecca. No, we didn't know
Hi,
we were live
Paula.
and then. Hi,
Yeah, we
Paula.
weren't sure if we were live.
Because I'm not home and I'm using my phone. I'm like trying to figure things out with my phone. How fun is that? And
Not
Scarlett's
fun
not
so
gonna
far.
be here. Yeah. Scarlett's not here. She say hi y'all. I'm sorry that I'm not gonna be here. She's working on her magazine.
Yeah.
But sorry that she couldn't join us. That she will miss us all of us. Hello, Judy.
Hi, Judy.
We're
Some
trying
good
to do the
people.
best.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. How?
So, how is everybody so far that's here?
So far, so good.
And wondering if anyone saw that nasty catfish head that was brought into the nest today. Oh, that was so gross.
Hello, Jana. I have not
Hi,
watched.
Susan.
And then, how about E23 branching? It was great on
Yes.
Saturday. It was exciting
Yeah.
day on Saturday. Hello,
Yeah.
Misty.
Hi, Misty. Paul on my shoulders, it's still here. I can really feel it at physical therapy on Mondays and Thursdays.
Hanging in there. Hello, Beth.
Hi, Beth. Hi, Kathy K. Oh my gosh, you're coming Saturday. I'm so excited.
Who?
Kathy K.
Oh, hey, Kathy K. I couldn't see it because the my chat in my end it going so fast that I couldn't even see. Flash. Hello, Carmen
Hi,
Santiago.
Carmen.
I love that name. So
Oh,
E23, what we can say about E23? Can you stop growing so fast? You're going too fast,
yes.
right? Good evening, Shay.
Paula, we'll have to talk to Kathy about coming in April when you're here.
Right?
So, but yeah, it was awesome on Saturday watching 23 branch for the first time.
Yeah.
Just like a big
He was,
eagle.
he was aiming for it ever since I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit here, gonna wait for it. Everybody else just waiting for it, and then boom, done. And then he was like, looking, look, I did it. That face, it was so proud and then so ready for it.
So cute.
Earlier than usual, a lot of I've seen that E15 was the earliest that branch at 55 days old.
Yeah.
So the eagles they can branch at any stage, whatever they seems to be ready for it. E15 was really ready and then branch at that age. It was very early, which is 55 days. And then E12 was the other one that was earliest at 59 days. Everybody else from 60 and up. The latest was probably E8, about 75 days. Sorry, Kathy K, that you can't be here in April.
Oh, bummer.
But that's okay, we'll have fun on Saturday.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Eagles, whenever they're ready, they just go for it. And then the
Yeah.
Owls, they're coming along really good. I did not go to the nest because I'm elsewhere in Tampa, medical stuff going. So I saw already somebody that posts, I think Whiskers post a video that the family owl are doing well and the two owls are really good. The last time I went there on Saturday as well, they were doing fine. I saw the whole
Yeah.
family, all four, for the first time. I was like, whoa, there are four over here. got the baby on the top, papa on the bottom, then the other baby, and then mama. They were all four there. And I'm like, okay, guys, are you gonna cooperate? None of them will cooperate. Of course, they all scatter and hiding
Hi,
behind
Esty.
branches and such. Hi, Essie. Yes, Misty, those owls are so beautiful.
Yeah, they really are.
Even though that they're doing the things that humans does not agree with it, but hey, that's nature. That's what
Yeah.
they
Hi,
do.
Lee.
Hello, Lisa.
So yeah,
And
that little 23 is growing way, way too fast.
I wonder when it's gonna flesh. That's the question. I hope it doesn't go too fast on that one either.
Yeah, me too. I hope it's on a weekend again, so I can be
Yes,
there. Even
that'll
though
be
I
nice.
lost all my pictures of the branching.
No, I want to cry for
I
that.
did buy some new cards. I bought some new cards. I do not know what happened.
Don't like when that things like that happens.
Yeah.
So sorry that happens to you. Happens to me with a lot of pictures that I used to have of E9. I don't know what happened. They were gone. I'm like, no.
Oh,
Yes, Jam. 23. It's smart and big, and it's getting bigger. Well, right now they just probably stopped growing, but
oh,
they're
that's
really
kind of
big.
cool, Paula. They've got she says in their Maryland they have a cam on the owls. That's awesome.
There's a quite few owl cameras somewhere out there. They're growing really fast. The one over, I don't know, the Carolinas, I think it was. Hello, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. So yeah,
So
that little 23 is so loved. Oh my gosh. I mean, could is that like the sweetest face ever?
yes, so good. And then F23 and that, they're both doing an amazing job as parents. And with F23, she's being an amazing mom. I have to say, she's done above and beyond. And then, I love when she gets her food and then mantle and then squeeze like an adult and the baby at the same time. And then take out with the food and then gets A23 baffled about it. Say, hey, mom, that's my food. Where are you going with it? That moment right there, it's a teaching moment for E23. You better, save the
Better
food.
hold on to it.
Gotta hold on to it and then eat it because it's gonna be gone.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
it's a
baby.
perfect food.
The mantling is so funny.
It is amazing.
So I don't know. I want to get to where I can see like them side by side because like I'd like to kind of try to figure out is it a girl or is it a boy?
The only way is measurements or DNA test, but we
Yeah,
just kind
but
of guess.
don't we kind of guess that if it's bigger than M15, it's probably a girl, and if it's about the same as M at full grown, it's probably a male. But
Yeah, and look at this cute face. I think you can see it. It's like, I see, I
oh,
told you that I was gonna fledge. I don't know if you can see it already.
oh my
I mean,
gosh, look at that face.
yeah. Since I'm on my phone, I can't do much about it. If I was in my computer, I would do better job. It's looking at you like, hey, I made it. I told you I was gonna branch. That was one of the cutest pictures I have. I was like taking a little small video, and then that's when E23 branch. I was like, oh, stop the video. I need to take pictures. And then stop right in the middle when he or she
Yeah,
branched.
I got a cute picture that of let me see.
All right, let's see if I
That
can.
is just the sweetest face ever.
Uh, where is it?
Can you see it?
Yes. Oh, yeah, right there. Here it is. And you'll see it.
It's so cute. I
You
love
can
that
see it, right?
baby.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh wait, hold on.
There we go.
Thanks,
Hey, I'm on
Liz.
my phone. That's why. I was on my phone. That's why I'm like trying to figure things out. I hope I don't kick nobody. Look at how beautiful.
He's
I don't know how
so
to move it,
cute.
but
He's got the cutest face ever. Although I say that about all of the babies.
yeah, I think I did it. Oops. Hey, I'm trying. So here we go.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's my phone. So yeah, sorry.
Hey, Line.
Oh, I have to say, I'm trying to use my phone and managing okay so far. I hope I don't kick anybody out.
You're doing great, Liz. We're so happy you're here. We miss Scarlett. And for all of you that came in a little late, she is working on the magazine, so she can't be here today. But
Yeah, she misses everybody. She says so.
yeah,
Hopefully next time.
yep. She said say hi to all of you guys, and hopefully she'll
Send
be here next week with us.
Hopefully, if 23 did not flash or something, it will flash soon. Sooner than expected, probably.
I sure hope it's the weekend.
Yeah, I sure hope so too.
Yeah.
I did not watch much today because I was completely out of town. So hopefully, I'll see a lot of good things up there. The owls are doing well. They're doing their thing. They're going branch to branch, and then exploring that area until they get more confident to get furthermore. But right now they are practicing flying in between branches to branches, so which is great for them to kind of make those muscles and all those wings stronger.
I don't want them getting too strong because I don't want them knocking our baby off the branch there. They need to stay
Yeah.
over in the west pasture. But yeah, they are really cute, and they're all over the place. It's like, you'll be
Hmm.
looking, you're like, okay, there he is. And then you'll look away for a second. You're like, oh my God, where did he go?
Where they go? Where they go? They keep moving and they keep moving, and here comes. I saw all these crows bombarding him like nonstop. Like it knocked one of the babies out. Hi, Peggy. And I was like, oh, it knocked one of the babies out. And here comes Mama, flushed those crows, and she was fighting those crows, trying to defend them. And then that's when the baby that got hit by the crow flew into one of those bushes and then hi.
Yeah,
Hi,
hi
Dale.
Dale.
Hi, Jane. Hi, Jane Bird.
Let's see. Hi Deborah.
Still working.
No, we don't really have much of the speed eagle signs. Would really like to figure out maybe something we can do on our own. Trying to get the speed limit changed is going to be pretty daunting. I mean, we're not going to give up on it,
We'll
but
continue to fight until.
yeah, it's there's so much. So I don't know if there's any way. I'd be afraid to spend any real good money on signs and then have somebody steal them out of the median or something like that. So really not quite sure. Dale Scarlett is working on the magazine tonight. She can't be with us, but she says to say hello to everybody.
And miss
So
everybody.
yeah, and she misses everybody. So I don't know if anyone has any good suggestions of maybe something that we could do relatively inexpensive about signs.
I think we have to talk to other people that are involved on that too.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind digging a hole in the middle of the night and throwing some concrete in and putting a sign up probably where it shouldn't go, but I'd give it a go in several weeks, not right away.
Just keep sharing that petition and see how many more signatures we have, and then go from there, and then talk to whoever we have to talk again.
Yeah. Let's see.
Hello,
Summer, we
Summer.
were talking about putting some signs out near the eagle's nest that will say, look for low flying eagles, or please slow down, eagles in the area, something like that.
That people are more aware. It's more creating more awareness about wildlife, and then protect every wildlife as we can, because they need a voice. People seems to be busy driving and going too crazy on the roads, that they don't pay attention that there's life out there that really matter, and they need to
Yeah.
kind of slow down.
Let's see, Rebecca Voss. We spoke with some, not the highway patrol, because they're not really so much, in that area. It's more of the Lee County Sheriff, but unfortunately, it's the division of, what is it, motor vehicles or something like that. That where you would get that done. Are you showing that
Because
picture?
can you see the picture when H23 went down to the heavy traffic? This is what the wildlife have to go through every time. I don't know if
Yeah.
you all can see it. You can see it on my page, and it's a heartbreaking, because it's really dangerous for any wildlife, including the eagles, because they always go down to retrieve any roadkill or even grass for them.
Yeah, that's
So the
what that's what F
petition has
twenty
been
three
shared. Hmm.
that's what F-23 did on Saturday when we were there.
Yeah, they
She
all
went
do it.
down.
They all do it. I've seen Harry doing that so many times, and 15 doing it so many times. A lot of others that have done it so many times. Even E15 did it too. And it's kind of really dangerous road over there. People just run like NASCAR kind of thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's has the petition been shared by the Pritchett's? To my knowledge, no, and I wish they would, but we'll have to wait and see.
No, Summer,
Um,
it's only say has not flashed yet.
yeah, I don't. Kathy Howell, there's really the only private property we could potentially put that on would be at the church, and I'm sure they wouldn't have a problem with it. However, um, where we would need to put it would be on the easement side, and the church doesn't own that, so people probably wouldn't see it that well. So yeah, the Department of Transportation is who we would need to talk to. I wish I knew someone
Um,
in Florida that had a contact.
and somebody from the legislation or whoever is in charge on that, all that stuff too.
Yeah,
Let's
maybe
see what happens.
FDOT. So yeah, we'll have to see, or maybe I don't know, that sign that's there at the nest that they're redoing. I don't know, that says "Welcome to North Fort Myers." If we could potentially get hold of someone there, maybe they'd let us
Replying,
put something up.
replying to Summer, E23 just branch, just Saturday, has not flashed just yet. So Pledge is coming soon. That will be the next milestone. So E23 has covered a lot of milestones lately. Self-feeding, branching, among other things.
Yeah, biting dad, biting mom.
Yeah, the aggression, which is great to see too.
Yep.
Self-feeding. It needs to be more aggressive towards mama, and then say, hey, we're going to fight here with this one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to wait and see when E23 fledge, and then what is the interaction will be like with them. That would be fun to watch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
When
I'll
the
be
food
curious to
come,
see. Yeah, I'm
when food
curious to see if
comes,
it's going to be another pond prince or prince or princess.
yeah. Or whenever M15 drop the food, who's gonna take it first? E23 or F23, and who's gonna take it off? The race is on. He's very spoiled, yes. But right
Yeah,
now
that.
he's being independent because the parents are leaving it alone every night. But last night, Mama stayed with him.
Yeah, actually, Essie says she needs a couple of Eagle costumes. Are you volunteering, Essie? We'll get you a plane ticket.
In an eagle costume in Florida with this hot, this heat.
Yeah,
That'll be funny.
that would. Although Kathy Kay has a Eagle costume, we could get
Watch
her
out.
out there.
Maybe she'll, maybe she will show up with one.
That would be so funny.
That would be a good idea, Lisa. To the union, we'll probably have to look at that. Eagle mask.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need an eagle mask.
yeah. Essie's gonna pack her bags, so that's great. Yes, Summer, we think that too, that eagles should be allowed to be safe for sure. I mean,
Yeah, not only the eagles, just also all the wildlife because a lot of wildlife cross that road too.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
get hit from it and
there's always, raccoons, possums, there's always something on that road that's been turtles, you
should
know.
be room from improvement.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
hopefully, a lot of eagles now, other eagles has been flying around like fledge from other areas. We have seen them. There's some I see that a volunteer saw. I think it fell from the nest. But so far, they're all doing well,
yeah.
and a lot of them they're getting ready to fly.
Yeah. Yeah, Lisa, we did hear about the eagle or the owl in Central Park that passed away. That
Yeah,
was sad. That
Flacco.
was a little sweetheart.
Yeah, it was an amazing story, I will say, because the determination about the owl to survive, even though it was in the zoo, you know, was the determination and then the survival, and then he did very well. So sad that kind of cut short too. But I will say that they should have probably raised to kind of release them back to the wild instead of put it on the zoo. In my opinion, sorry. Just
Yeah,
do all the
no,
best they
I
can.
agree
Just
with you.
gonna release to the to the wild at dust, to wherever they belong to.
All right, someone's asking, let's see, they're in Florida now, and what's the address where the nest is? The address is 6601 Bayshore Road in North Fort Myers, and the zip code is 33917. There's no parking there, so if you were to go to the nest, there is a church right next door, and that's normally where most people park.
Mm-hmm. Not the
So,
driveway.
yeah.
So far, so good. Yeah, I don't see any parents there, so the baby's sleeping. Well, it's not a baby no more. I see that A23 also branch at the spike where the camera is too. So it's all over
Re-
the place. Probably next will be the attic.
yeah, Rebecca Voss, are you going to be here for possibly this weekend? If you are, we would love to meet you.
Yeah, we love the church. The pastor is amazing.
Yeah, yeah, that's and even the people that that go to the church, they're all just so sweet, and they'll always come out and they'll talk to us, and they a lot of times I'll let them look through the viewfinder of the camera, and the other photographers will too. And I mean, they just love that. It's an older crowd at that church, but they're all so super sweet. So
Amazing, amazing. All the milestone that this little one is doing. It's like all over the place. It's gonna be doing a lot of hovering soon too. Now all you're gonna see is all the feet going like, where is it? 23? Oh, there's the feet. There it goes. Little dangling talons going. Supposed
now,
to rain
Rebecca
tonight.
Boss from Jacksonville, Florida. You're quite a ways away. How far is Jacksonville from here, Liz? Any idea?
Ooh, very far. Kathy K can tell you.
Yeah, it's just 7 hours, I believe.
A lot of hours.
Yeah.
Kind of count about 4 or 5 hours at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, about five
Oh, somebody
hours. I
says
would say.
5. Okay.
Yeah,
I
about
was
five.
off a little. I drive slow. No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
Depending on the traffic. If there's a lot of traffic, yeah, it'll take you forever and ever. Amen.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot
And
of
the
spring
traffic
breakers
here
are
is
down here too.
horrible.
Yeah, spring break is here, so and then a lot of visitors and then vacation, a lot of people vacationing down here. And also the snowbirds coming down, so it's crowded everywhere.
Yes.
And I think
Peggy, yes,
the
we were pretty much jumping up and down too when he branched. Yay, yay, he did it, he did
we're
it.
like, oh my god, it branch, yay! He was like going all over the place, and then all of a sudden, here we go.
Yeah,
Oh,
boom.
great! He did really good. It was ready. He was aiming for that veranda for the longest. I'm like, ah, it's gonna go.
And you were
When?
right there on the sidewalk. Like you saw the whole thing where we came few minutes after because we were like, oh, wait
Yeah.
a minute. We think he just jumped up. But Liz was right there. Like, I need to start shadowing Liz because she always seems to be in the exact right spot at the right time.
Sometimes, but I had a hunch that he was gonna do. I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna wait here, and it's gonna do it. And when he did it, I know everybody was like walking towards where I was at, and then boom, he did it. I was right there already filming the short video when he did it, and that's when the video stopped when he went all the way up to the veranda, and then I start shooting pictures. It was great.
Yeah.
And then
Summer,
all
we
the
agree.
owls, I don't know where all the owls went. They're like scattered. I'm like, all the four were there. Where they went?
They're
They
gone.
disappeared. They're gone. I started
Summer,
laughing
we
like,
love F-23 too.
yeah, I started laughing. The owl just scattered. I don't know where they went. I'm like, they're all four there. It's just rarely to see all four together. I never seen the whole family together, the owl family together. So I'm like, oh my god, there's Papa, there's Mama, and the two babies. One baby above, dad about, and then Mama, and then the other one. So they were all four there. Oh,
Yeah,
they
this
do not
year
cooperate.
I've only seen Dad once this year. I got one picture of him, and that was it. And it was early in the morning. And I mean, I've got pictures of the babies and pictures of Mama. Of course, they're never turned the same way at the same
No,
time. That's
the
like
baby was
forget it.
hiding. The baby was hiding on the branch, but you can see that it was there. Papa, yeah, I see the face, but then you can see some of the branches in the middle. The mama, you can see her, and then the other baby, you can see those two okay, but still not in the same looking at you or anything. They were not, no camera for you guys.
Yeah, right.
Hello, Denise.
Hi, Denise from
From
Houston.
Houston. That's awesome. I used to live in Dallas, Texas, long time ago. So yeah, owls are doing fine. Eagles are doing fine. So far, so good. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Supposed
Yes.
to rain tonight. So hopefully, I think E23 is gonna get some showers tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Right? Where is?
Yeah. I was just reading Kevin's comment. Yeah, Kevin, we'd have to ask the Pritchett's. I mean, um, that'd probably be a. But like I said, it still would be like on the easement side is the problem. Because once it's across the sidewalk is where people would see it. That's the easement side, and that belongs to the city. So hard to say.
So Jackie and Shadow, we're waiting for them just to see. I haven't seen any peep or anything. That I don't know. I
And
have not seen the.
Peggy says that they have two pips. Two of the eggs have pipped. That's exciting.
And you see 23 laying down?
Uh,
Sorta.
Not really.
Yeah, I know. Phone sucks. I need my computer. That's what the big eaglets do, Carmen. When they are big enough and they're very comfortable, they like to sleep like an adult eagle at the edge. Hopefully, yeah, I hope he doesn't sleep on those branches just yet because that's when they get attacked by the owl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need him to stay laying down in the nest where he's not such a target.
Yeah. They usually, when they're big eagles, so they usually stay standing up. And the edge. It's like, I'm a big eagle, kind of like imitating dad and mom, both of them, sleeping, standing.
Yep, or like I've had this song in my head ever since he branched. It's like, I'm a big kid now. But from the old, I think it's Toys R Us commercials.
Yeah, Beth, there's no official word just yet. I don't see any peep yet either. So we're just still waiting. I hope one of them at least, because they work so hard.
Yeah.
We don't know why, if any of those eggs are viable or not. I just hope that they make one of them at least make it.
Yeah, me too.
Same thing with Sasos over California as well. And all those eagles. We'll see. They have 3, so I think one of them is already passed to it.
Yeah.
Yes, Carmen. We're all with you.
Yeah,
definitely. We gotta trust them sometimes. I'm like, I hope you're doing okay. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm going to bed, and yeah. And then the first thing I go and go to rewind. Okay, good.
You might wake up to go to the bathroom. Okay, let me check on the eagle, make sure he's okay.
Yeah. I hope they do too. Parents are staying away today. Last night, Mama stayed with them.
Yeah, and I
Previous
mean, maybe.
Night, yeah.
I mean, F23 has just really come into her own as a new mom. I mean, just it's like she's got great instincts. It's crazy. I think she's wonderful. I really do.
We were so worried about what she was gonna do when the food will come, and then she will take the food elsewhere and not feed the baby. But nope, she's doing well, feeding the baby, and then nothing else.
I have to
And
say,
then,
she keeps that nest very, very clean.
oh yeah, cleaning indeed. If you watch other nests, you should see all those carcasses there. He's watching some horror movies or something.
But
A
not
lot
her.
of
She's like,
bloody right
oh,
there.
this hasn't been touched in 2 hours. It's out of here.
Uh, Kind of like the Eagle Country. I love that nest too. A lot of they do a lot of dogs, poor dogs. They if you see that the dog coming, just kind of walk away because those dogs come alive. But that's nature. That's how it is. And those two are growing. Meadow and Swampy and Meadow, I think that's their name. They're doing well, those two.
Yeah.
And Meadow, it reminds me of E22 when E21 used to bonk a lot. You know, that goes underneath of the parents and then snatch the food. That's what Meadow is doing too.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was
A22
really
is
good.
so good at that.
Yeah, it
That's
was
really
great.
funny.
They're getting so big too. So, hi Marie. Yeah, this is not F23 first nesting season. I think she may have had a mate and lost him possible former nest. Just my opinion. I kind of go with that too, I will say, because she kind of knew something and then she knew how to feed and things like that. Usually, when you're a new mate, they usually kind of takes quite a few times until she get it right. At least what I saw before with other nests, like the Coral North, um, the mom was trying to feed the baby, but she was not reaching further where she's supposed to, and then she couldn't feed the first time. Second time, the same thing. Until the third time, she approached the little one and started feeding little by little, and then she kind of learned a little bit more. But then the dad came in, and then he was the one doing all the job. It was kind of fun to watch. Same thing with the other new eagle pair trying to feed the baby too. It took a little bit
Yeah.
until they get used to it. Yeah,
Yeah, they
very
really,
particular.
it's amazing to watch them. It's, just be able to see everything that's happening, from, you know, the parents and then, the female laying an egg and then the egg hatching. I mean, we're really lucky to be able to see all this. And, from nests all over the place. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's amazing to watch all the behaviors from different nests and then kind of see what's going on. Like I see two pairs, they're brand new parents, trying to figure out how to feed the baby and then things like that, and then until they got it.
Did you see Deborah Rowe? She says 2 seasons ago the nest looked like an archaeological dig site with carcasses
Oh yeah,
everywhere.
yeah, it's fun to watch. Tendon locking mechanism the same locking horses also have. The term for how they keep themselves off branches is called TLM, tendon locking mechanism the same locking horses also have. Thank you, Marie. So yeah, it's very interesting season, different from everything else, and then we learn as we go, and how all the behaviors of E23 goes along, and both were in sync on all this season.
Yeah, they really are in sync, this pair. I wish something would have, happened this well for Bo and Gabby. Hopefully next season, they're going to be in sync and, because she was such a great first time mom too.
Yeah, other nests are having this same issue with new mates. Sometimes they're in sync. Sometimes they're not in sync, not because they don't want to. Sometimes something else is happening out there that we are not aware of. Usually there's too many males around. That's why both do outside to kind of fight them out.
Yeah.
And that's why he couldn't come over, and then that's why they didn't have a season. There's so many things out there that is happening. So in order to both be on the same page, usually there's no other eagles around. But whenever they another eagle is around, so that disrupt the whole deal. Unfortunately, that's happened with also Rose and Lewis, I think, with another nest. And then now it's a big thing going on. I think another eagle pair took over that nest now. See, like I'm saying that it's not because it's their fault or anything, it's because something else is going on that nobody's aware of until you see it. That's what the cameras are
Yeah.
for sometimes. And then, unfortunately, there's other eagles out there. They're trying to get the nest, and that's what that happens there too. And it
Yeah.
was not captive. It was Duels, I think, is the name of that nest with Rosa and Luis. I think that's the name of it. I don't know where is that nest.
Yeah. You follow way more nests than I do.
I pick here and there, and then I see, and then that's why I see what's happening. Captiva, they only have one eaglet.
Yeah.
Captiva, because the other one died. Now, Hal is the one that branched already, so he should be ready to flesh soon. They're on flesh watch over in Captiva.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they're well before this baby when the eggs were laid in Captiva.
As Marie say, the instincts are they're not right there just yet. They eventually will kick in eventually. Example, Catalina Eagles on the West End with AK and Thunder. When first time of the season, they have 3 eggs and they did not have a season at all because AK was not in it. It has to happen various season not having it until later on. They did have a good season and he became a wonderful father. You have to kind of let them nature do and then do whatever do, you know.
Yeah.
So
It's
we'll
hard
see how that goes.
sometimes.
Yeah,
But
sometimes it's hard.
that's why we usually say, trust the Eagles. They
Mhm.
know way better what's going on. Let's see. Somebody says March 16th. Oh boy. So we've already got people putting dates of when the fledge is going to happen.
Soon, probably another week or so until about when I start with the 70 days, counting down begins.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thunder and AK. I call him AK because I don't know how to pronounce his name. That's why I call him AK. He's special now. They're doing wonderful now. They have 3 eggs. I don't know when they're gonna hatch. Oh, Harold Carol, no worries. Yeah, so many nests that you learn about is just amazing that you learn about them. Same thing happens with the coronors. The female only lay 1 egg, and she did not came back to incubate. So everybody was worried why she's not doing it. Well, the male was the only one doing the whole work. Unfortunately, there was another female around in the area. That's why she stood out there to kind of defend the territory at all costs, no matter what. And all the hormone of the season completely done until the egg broke. So now they have 2 eggs. Hopefully, they have a better season. It's like every
Yeah.
season, some ups and downs and a lot of nests because territorial battle happening there. A lot of eagles, they don't have places to go because nature sometimes destroy a lot of things. Humans, because of all those, you know, buildings
building
and such. So yeah,
everywhere, especially here. Jeez.
so we'll see. Ben and Robin, they do have one eaglet so far. I have not seen him branches yet. Every time I go there just to watch them, not branching yet. It's just stay there, but the parents are around.
So they
So
only had one baby too. That's quite
yeah,
interesting because don't they normally
no,
have two?
he usually have two. I'm not sure if either the other one died or did not hatch, something happened. Don't know because there's no cameras, and that nest is very hard to see because I'm telling you, those trails are higher than Southwest Florida nests. You cannot see the adults until they're standing up. That's how far you can see. You can see only the mom because she's bigger. And you can see just a teeny hand, like, oh, there's a little white head. The dad, you can't even see the dad. I'm like, okay, where are you, dad? And then you see him hop up. I'm like, oh, here we go, Pop. Here goes the weasel.
Yeah, that is interesting though. That because they normally always have two,
Yes, usually
and
they
then
usually have to, but
this nest has usually had two until this year. So I mean, I don't know, coincidence or I don't know.
yeah. So the stats
It,
for this nest is E9 fledged 9 days after branching and E18 and 25 days after branching. The average is 17 days after branching, according to Marie. Thank you, Marie.
Thank you, Murray.
So yeah, branching coming soon. Don't blink.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's 14 days after the branching that the fledge happens, because that'll be the weekend.
It'll be nice if it'll be the weekend.
Yes, it will be.
Some may take longer. I think one took longer, 100 days. Who was that? E4, I think it was. I never knew E4, but all I know that it was the last to fledge.
Yeah, I
E15
started
was the
watching.
longest to stay.
I think I started watching 7 and 8 and 9, and I think I started taking pictures when it was 10 and 11.
hmm I start with E7 and E8. That's all I start to watch. The nest.
E8 was my absolute first eaglet love. That little baby, oh my gosh, had so much happen to him. Little baby. I was like, oh my God.
Yes, E4 was the trouble child, our trouble child. That's what Marie says. I never knew E4, unfortunately.
Yeah, I
I wish
didn't
I knew
either.
them, but no, I start watching with E7 and E8. And then I
Yeah.
start watching the videos of their offsprings, and then because of Aussie, because I saw the news about Aussie, that's how I kind of knew about it. And then I start research and then watching how Harry saved Aussie and yanked all that health out of him.
No, that help. Yeah, oh, yeah, that was.
Mhm. And everybody, I know everybody has their own favorite eaglet. A lot of people love E9, E8. So everybody has their own favorite.
Yeah, I agree, Paula. My favorite. I mean, they're all my favorites, but E8 was my first eaglet love.
So unfortunately what happened to him, but he made it through. He was a trooper.
Oh yeah, geez,
I'm glad
that
for
poor
those three
baby.
girls. I'm glad for those
Yes,
three girls that found him.
absolutely.
That's one of the best days ever when they found them. I know when that nest was about to collapse anyways too. It was half of it. There was like half of the nest left of it. When EA was gone, I was there on Saturday. There was I saw a lot of search party looking for EA. From left to right, horse riding and such. I was like, wow, everybody's watching. Then I was watching and see if anything. I saw M15 drop the fish for E7. E7 was mantling, will not let go of that talon, like, let go of my talon. And then you can see M15 fly out. and he was cycling the longest and looking down. I think he was looking for EA. And again, another area he was looking down until he went across the road where the girls found EA. He looked over there and he went down. And I think M15 saw EA. And that's where he went down. I keep seeing the parents on that side over there. And then a lady reported, and that's when everybody did.
Yeah, geez, I just lost my train of thought. With E8, I mean, it was great that they found them, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I know that that was a place you would have looked, Liz,
Yeah.
just by watching Dad. Like, because I believe that Dad, even with 21 last year, I believe Dad knew where he was and was, watching out for him, probably bringing him food. When he was gone, what was he gone for 6 or 7 days and then just came back. So, I think sometimes the M15 has a special, that I just think that he watches out. There's things that he does for these eaglets that we will never know about. Because he's, oh my God, he's such a great dad. He loves his babies.
Mm-hmm.
Carol,
So
I agree
funny.
with you. Every new eaglet becomes my favorite.
I think with Hope and Honor, what Marie says that the sibling rivalry was pretty tough to watch, but they all learn
Yeah. Shut
afterwards.
up, Dale.
I see a lot of sibling rivalry otherness that does not compare to any of that I have watched. It's really horrible and really tough to watch. And I saw what was that? It was Del Hallow that one of the sibling killed the little one. That was it. It was really hard to watch.
Yeah, I don't think I could watch that.
Yeah. Well, kind of like the African eagles. There's two. Unfortunately, only one survived because the big one will kill the little one. That's what the African eagles do. And only one survived. And they built two nests. When they finish raising the other one, the parents will care for it until they live. Then they have another season, and then they have the other baby, which is kind of interesting, I think. Never,
That's very interesting.
never thought of that. I'm like, wow, that's kind of interesting. And then I stopped following, of course,
Yeah.
because the feeding
Yeah,
is
no,
is
I
crazy.
wouldn't want
Yeah.
to watch that. No, I mean, I even hate it when they bring, like, prey into the nest. It's like, oh, poor possum, poor bunny.
Yeah, Marie said we thought the dog knew, but based on his physical description, it seems neither knew he was dehydrated or malnourished. Yeah, nobody knew about it, even though we think they all eat so well, but you just never know.
Yeah.
But that's nature, you just learn so many things about other eagles. They're so different from our bald eagles. All these love and such, others, they do the same too. And about the trio, 3 eagles, two males and a female. Never thought of that, right?
Yeah, that was so interesting to watch that because it was like, wow, this is pretty crazy.
So how is the mating going? Oh, here's one. Oh, there goes the other one. It's very interesting. I know when I started watching that season of the Trio Nest with Hope, that was the original female. They have two, and they have the two males there. And when the other intruder came into the nest, that was hard to watch. The fight was horrible to watch. They just went to the ground, they were fighting, and then after that, nobody knew what happened to her. Nobody saw her, nothing. Gone. They're
Oh,
banished. And then the both dad step up to the plate and raise those two kids until they fledge. Amazing to watch. Then I say, okay, I'm going to have to watch the next season because I want to see what the new female will do. Will she stay with both of them or she would just only with the one? So Valor and one and two, it was. Then here comes Star, the new female. So they're doing their thing. So bondings and such, and she accepts both of them, and they have a great season as well. And after that, fortunately, Mother Nature, and then they move another nest, and again Mother Nature, and then other things happen there too, with a lot of eagles, because that's where the Mississippi area has a lot of eagles passing by. And it's
yeah,
interesting too. It was interesting to watch. Well, there's a lot
it
of dads
is.
and moms are so great. I mean, both. I mean, we can learn a thing or two of wildlife. Humans
Yeah,
need to learn.
definitely. And I mean, everyone can learn from F-15. I mean, he's like dad of the year, dad of the century.
Hmm.
I mean, what he did last season was just so amazing. I mean, just everything, his instincts and like he's such an amazing smart eagle.
Thank you, Carol.
Oh, thank you, Carol.
And time flies by so fast, isn't it? It's already almost
Oh,
9.
geez.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, because we're talking about great things about the eagles, and every single story says it all. It's like for
Yeah.
one moment when we lost Harriet, how the transition goes slowly into another season with a new beginning, a new story with M15 and F23. And it's been a really amazing season, I will say, with F23. She's been doing really great.
I
And
agree with you.
we miss terribly Harry, of course. Unfortunately, kind of like nature goes. You cannot have them forever. But M15 is our superhero, yes. Father of the Year.
Yeah. And I still do. I still miss Harriet.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I was talking to Desiree Saturday, and Desiree, and a lot of you probably don't know this, but Desiree would always nap at the nest, and she says, and when M15 was coming in, Harriet would always wake me up. I would hear her vocals, and I would jump up and get to my camera, and it was
Yeah.
so funny, and it is true. I miss Harriet's vocals too.
Yes.
I
We all
mean,
miss
she
her.
was great. She was a wonderful eagle. I do miss her vocals a lot. But when
And
Desiree
Marie,
said that, I had to laugh, Liz, because you know exactly.
yes, I know.
Yeah.
And Marie say to think most of what was known or written about bald eagles was primarily speculation, but now with the camps and view inside the nest, much of that has been rewritten. That's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with all the
Liz, I'm
monitoring
just like,
too,
wait.
a lot of things we have seen that we never seen before. And also, when you monitor in nest, you see so many things. You're like, wow, never knew that was happening. Like now they have an eagle nest. They have 4 eaglets. Imagine that. And
Oh,
it's somebody already recorded and it's written that it's very rare to have 4 eaglets, of course. Imagine a full house. That's
oh, I
something.
can't even imagine. I
That's
can't
something.
imagine.
Yeah. That's
Good
something
night,
to watch. I would
Lisa.
have loved. Well, it has been great with you guys. Wow, it's 9
Yeah.
o'clock. Can't believe it. Wow. Thank you, everybody that has joined us.
Yeah, thank you guys. We love you guys.
And I hope to
Hope you
see you
all have a
next.
nice. Yep. Sorry,
Yep.
Liz.
No. I hope we see you next Tuesday, hopefully.
Yeah.
You'll have a good night, everybody, and sweet eagle dreams.
That's right.
We'll see what E23 will do next.
Right.
Love
Love you
you all.
guys
Thank you.
too.
Bye
Bye.
bye.